Hello, friends. You will understand trading. I will explain you the key points that will turn your perception of this business upside down. This is the FixProfit channel. Now you will see how I use a smart robot to research the market in order to make better decisions. Let's see how much I can make with $1. When I'm done, you'll see the results. I can do this because I have a lot of experience. This is not advice, I am showing you my experience and the capabilities of the bot. By the way, you can pick up the robot helper right now at the link in the description. It's free and forever. Those who don't have time to take advantage of this offer will need to sign up for a paid subscription. So, I started working on the franc-yen currency pair. These are 1-minute trades. The periodicity of data updates in the robot is 1 minute. To not miss new useful content, click on subscribe to the channel and on the bell. Like and comment, your feedback is important to us. I also have some good news for you. I am preparing for you a cool course on technical analysis. All partners will get it. To become a partner, write to me in private messages on the link in the description under the video. In this course I will tell you about the secret aspects of technical analysis and how to use them in practice. The course is absolutely free. Let's start with what most beginners ignore, money management. The first and unshakable rule: never risk more than 1 to 2% of your deposit on a single trade. If you're trading with $500, your risk per trade should never exceed $5 to $10. This isn't about fear, it's about precision. It's about staying in the game long enough to learn the rules, sharpen your edge, and scale. Think of your trading account like a fuel tank. You don't floor it from 0 to 100 in the first mile and expect to finish the race. You pace it, you calculate, you protect your fuel so you can go the distance. That's what money management is: controlled endurance. Now here's the part no one wants to talk about: failure. The gut punch losses, the self-doubt, the days you question everything. If that's where you are right now, hear this: you are not alone. Every successful trader has sat exactly where you are, blinking at the screen, wondering what they're missing, feeling like the market is a language they'll never speak fluently. But here's the truth: fluency comes with time, with practice, with painful trial and error. Even the legends have scars. Warren Buffett made bad calls. George Soros lost billions before he made billions. Every UFC champion has been knocked out. Every actor you admire has bombed auditions. Every entrepreneur you follow on Twitter has failed more times than you've tried. What separates winners from everyone else is that they didn't stop. They didn't let temporary losses define their permanent potential. That's where consistency comes in. Showing up, studying the charts even on days you don't trade, journaling your losses, learning from your wins, honing your instincts, and trusting the process even when the results are slow. Now here's the part that levels the playing field: my smart AI assistant. It doesn't replace you, it elevates you. It watches patterns, scans indicators, flags the signals, filters out the noise. It sees what human eyes miss when emotions get in the way. And right now, it's completely free. No catch, no gimmicks, but not forever. In 1 month, this tool goes paid. So if you're serious, act now. The link's in the description. And let's be real, it's not just about tools. It's about people. I've seen traders who walked away from 9 to 5 jobs, not because they hit the jackpot overnight, but because they built discipline. They studied, they treated trading like a craft, like a business, and they thrived. But let's not sugarcoat it: trading is risk. It's risk like any business. Like launching a startup, opening a restaurant, investing in real estate. There are no guarantees, but when you combine risk with skill, patience, and data-driven systems, you start stacking the odds in your favor. Let's talk capital. If you're trading with $100 and risking $1 per trade, your profit might be 80 cents. But if you're trading with $1,000 and risking $10, you're pulling $8 per win. The strategy's the same, the return scales. So yes, fund your account as much as you responsibly can. Don't stretch yourself, but understand, bigger deposits offer bigger growth. In the meantime, I continue my work. Yes, the bot helps me not to miss important moments and indicator signals. This video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. These are my personal results. Your results may vary. They depend on many factors that I help you deal with and understand. We help with training. To chat about training, email our manager in private messages. The link is in the description. I personally conduct trading sessions and help with training for all participants. I also have a group in Telegram, where my team posts posts that help to understand trading in more detail. There is a lot of educational content that I personally use in practice. Subscribe, the link below the video. Don't forget the homework. Every trade has a lesson. If you're not reviewing your entries, your exits, your timing, your emotional state, you're flying blind. Study your trades like a scientist. Analyze charts. Use RSI. Use MACD. Bollinger Bands. Fib levels. Market structure. Don't just guess, understand? This isn't a casino. It's a field of probabilities, of patterns, of math, and the more patterns you master, the more consistent you become. And speaking of the future, let's talk tokenization. This isn't some distant sci-fi concept. It's happening now. Real estate, art, equity, everything is being tokenized, turned into digital assets. It's transforming how value is stored, traded, and transferred. For traders, this means opportunity. It means more markets, more volume, more ways to diversify. Imagine trading real estate exposure from your phone. Imagine holding fractional ownership in rare art pieces or startups without middlemen. This isn't just convenience, it's evolution. And here's where it gets crazy. Tokenization is breaking down barriers that kept everyday traders out of the game. With blockchain infrastructure, you're trading transparently, globally, and efficiently. No paperwork, no gatekeepers. That's the frontier. And the traders who understand it early? They're the ones who'll dominate tomorrow. So what's holding you back? It's not your intelligence, not your lack of experience. It's hesitation, doubt, fear of looking dumb. But newsflash, everyone looks dumb before they look brilliant. Every expert was a beginner once. This is your moment to decide if you're serious. Because nothing changes if nothing changes. So if you've made it this far, take action. Drop a comment below and tell me how you approach money management. What indicators you trust, what trade changed your mindset. And while you're here, hit the like. Subscribe, not for me, for you. For the version of you who's hungry for progress, for mastery, for freedom. Because this journey isn't just about trading. It's about taking control of your time, your income, your decisions, your future. And that's worth every trade, every loss, every breakthrough. Let's get to work. Because here's the reality. Mastery takes time. You don't plant a seed and expect a tree the next day. You water it, you give it sun, you protect it from storms. That's how trading works. You build it brick by brick, one setup, one trade, one reflection at a time. When it feels slow, that's when you're growing the most. When you're logging losing trades but learning what not to do, that's evolution. When you stick to your plan instead of chasing green candles, that's when you're finally trading like a pro. Growth in this game is invisible. Until it isn't. You ever watch a movie like Rocky or Creed? The magic isn't in the ring, it's in the hours behind the scenes. The runs at dawn, the punches in silence, that's where champions are made. Same with trading. Your wins are born in the quiet, in the discipline no one sees. This isn't about hype, it's about habits. You don't need to go viral. You need to go consistent. You don't need to impress anyone on the timeline. You need to impress the version of yourself 6 months from now, the one who stayed the course while others quit. Meanwhile, I was almost to the finish line. Yeah, that was a good job. Subscribe to this channel and hit the bell so you don't miss important news and insights. Subscribe to our Telegram channel and pick up the robot helper at the link in the description. The results are in front of you on the screen, friends. See you soon.